let's find side length A, and what's given is that the hypotenuse of this triangle is 968 and the measurement of angle A is 22 degrees 19 minutes. So just like we have hours, minutes, and seconds, it's the same thing with minutes in terms of degrees. That's just a part of a minute, okay? So 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, right? 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. So it's same thing, okay? So we're going to take our 22 degrees. Now 19 minutes is, let's see, 60 minutes goes into 1 degree. So if we divide by 60 minutes, then we are going to convert that to a decimal. So let's see, 19 divided by 60 is 0.316 repeating. So I'm going to write that as 22.3167 degrees. Now the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So to find B, I would take 180 minus that 90 degree, which is our C. So you just subtract out the angles that you know, and what's left is your B angle, okay, which is about 67 degree or 67.6833 degrees. Now what the book did in this is they just left it with degrees and minutes, and so then they wanted to subtract 19 minutes, but they didn't have any minutes, so they converted 89 degrees or 90 degrees to 89 degrees in 60 minutes. But remember that 60 minutes is the same thing as 1 degree, and so if we took 90 degrees, that's the same thing as 89 degrees plus 1 degree, and then we can just rewrite that 1 degree as 60 minutes. And the only reason they did that is because they were trying to take and subtract 22 degrees 19 minutes. So then if you convert, let's see, if we convert that, if we just have it in, then we basically are kind of borrowing degrees so that we have something to subtract that 19 minutes from. Okay, I don't personally do it that way. I just convert it to decimal degrees and then just work from there. Okay, but that's what they were doing. Okay, so that's what they did in here. Okay, but what I would do is let's just write our degrees as decimal degrees. Okay, and now we're trying to find A. Okay, so I'm going to use angle. I'm going to use angle A is the opposite over the hypotenuse. If I take the sine of A, I have the opposite over the hypotenuse. Okay, and then I just substitute what I know. I've got sine of A is 22.3167 degrees, and that is the opposite, which is what I'm trying to find, over the hypotenuse, which in this problem is 968. Okay, and then just multiply both sides by 968. And that gives us that A is equal to 968 times sine of 22 degrees, or 22.3167 degrees, which is approximately 367.58, and rounding to the nearest integer, that gives us 368, is it inches? I don't think it says. Okay, but anyway, units. And just as a side note, if I had not rounded to the nearest degree, let's see, I rounded to the nearest like 3 decimal places. Anyway, it does affect my final answer a little bit. If I had kept it in degrees and minutes, I would have ended up with 367.574. So, I mean, there is a little bit of accuracy issue with the way that I'm rounding. Okay, so there's our A, and now if we're trying to find B, then we can either use adjacent and hypotenuse, so we could do cosine of A is equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So cosine of 22.3167 degrees is equal to the adjacent, which in this case is side B, over the hypotenuse, was just 968. And same thing, we're just going to multiply both sides by 968 to solve for B. 167. So we get approximately 895.496, and rounding to the nearest integer, I get 895.